machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Hi, this is Misty. Here at Family Physical Therapy, we strive to go beyond your symptoms, ensuring you have access to quality, individualized care. We offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Family Physical Therapy has an excellent staff that cares about our patients' success. Whether you're suffering from a sports injury, a stroke, or working to improve balance and coordination, Family Physical Therapy is here to help. When you're here, you're family. Visit us at one of our many Nebraska locations today.
I love our Nebraska public schools. As a mom of high school students, I see the value public schools bring to our communities every day. It's where families come together to cheer for our teams, engage with our teachers, and build long-lasting, trusted relationships in our communities. It's where our kids get the skills and opportunities they need to succeed. I don't know if it's that way in other states, but here in Nebraska, public schools are the heart of our communities.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for a winning play to make your game day complete? Look no further than Speedy Mart, your family-owned neighborhood convenience store. Score big with the wide range of snacks, drinks, and fuel for the road that will keep the whole crew cheering. And here's the kicker. Our friendly atmosphere and convenient location make every visit a slam dunk. So rally the family and head to Speedy Mart for the ultimate game day experience.
Life is a wild ride. It's important to have a trusted partner along the way. Liberty First Credit Union exists to provide its members with affordable financial services. Whether it is a large purchase, a new car or home remodel, overcoming obstacles, or chasing your dreams, financing life is what we do best. Give us a call or visit libertyfirstcu.com.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. By Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
In every community, there are unsung heroes. They're the ones who make a real difference every single day. News Channel Nebraska and Medica want to thank our community heroes, and now it's your chance to shine a spotlight on them. Nominate your local hero and let their story inspire us all. Winners get to donate $1,000 to a nonprofit of their choice, with over $5,000 donated to date. Together, we can celebrate those who make our communities brighter.
At Zollner Ford, come and see our great selection of new Ford vehicles. Whether you're looking to buy new or you need a car serviced, it's our pleasure to assist you. Our online website makes shopping even easier. Browse our massive inventory of vehicles or schedule your next maintenance appointment. We even offer drop-off and pickup services. Stop by today or visit us online at zollnerofbeatrice.com.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Aloe. You deserve the fiber things in life. Aloe Fiber. And by Unity Eye Centers, your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pierce, and St. Paul.
Champions are crowned each year in Lincoln. All of us at Visit Lincoln welcome the athletes, families, and fans from across Nebraska to our community. When the final whistle blows and the game ends, make sure to discover how Lincoln can make your stay even more memorable. Stop by the Visitor Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit us on the web at lincoln.org. Visit Lincoln is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Zollner Ford and Lincoln. Meeting your sales, service, and parts needs. 5 Points Bank. Trust the better bank for your financial needs. And by Family Physical Therapy. Getting you back in the game.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. I love it. Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
We're definitely coming back. Sure.
We have a wedding band to buy. So.
We do, yes. We have a wedding band, so we'll be back for that.
Starter Heyman Jewelers, downtown 12th and O, South Point Pavilions, and Grand Island.
I've had the opportunity to work with so many outstanding students and parents in my 37 years as a public school teacher. The two things I've noticed they all have in common: a love for their community and a pride in their school. I've seen that pride in my science students who become scientists, in parents who show up for every game and every parent-teacher conference, in former students who become community leaders. Nebraska public schools are indeed the heart of our communities.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit GoCurrency.com for details. By Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services. This is a special presentation from News Channel Nebraska. The NSAA Boys State Basketball Championships on News Channel Nebraska are presented by Currency, Allo, Liberty First Credit Union, Woodhouse Auto, and by Midwest Bank.
Well, hello and welcome once again to State Tournament Basketball here on News Channel Nebraska. Alongside my good friend Andy Klassen, I'm Pat Jansen, and we've got a heck of a nightcap for you tonight as Ainsley Litchfield takes on Plainview. And Andy, this Ainsley Litchfield team is a team that will do all the dirty things.
Yes, they will. They really like to get in the half-court offense. That might have a little bit to do with depth, and they make a living on the offensive rebounds and those putbacks. Those second shot opportunities are going to be key for the Spartans here tonight.
Meanwhile, Plainview in the state tournament for the first time since 2006. How do they hope to make noise, Andy?
Well, the Pirates, they like to get out and run. They kind of like go the opposite way. It'll really be interesting to see who will be able to dictate pace here, because Plainview, they like to push the tempo, score in transition, all those things that we talk about an athletic team likes to do.
We've got a fun one. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with our players to watch. You're watching high school basketball on News Channel Nebraska.
John Henry's is now offering electrical service. Our service professionals have been helping with plumbing, heating, and cooling in Lincoln and the surrounding areas for more than 25 years. Now, we're proud to offer the same level of professionalism in our new electrical service. From a whole home rewire to adding new outlets or electric car chargers, John Henry's can be your one-stop shop for all your home's needs. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electrical. Our family serving yours since 1996.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
Back here with our players to watch in tonight's nightcap between Ainsley Litchfield and the Plainview Pirates in the Class D1 quarterfinals. And we were talking about Ainsley Litchfield. It's a team with a lot of balance. They've got 3 players who hit double figures, but none of them scores more than Luke Bailey.
Bailey is a one-man wrecking crew. I tell you what, averaging 18 points per game, but he also has nearly 90 assists, so he's a facilitator, gets others involved. He also does work on the defensive end, nearly 90 steals as well.
You talk about someone who does a lot of different things well. Well, you go to Plainview's Spencer Hilly.
Yeah, it's a young team. Hilly's one of 2 seniors. He's a captain. He's a senior leader. Gets a solid 13 points per game, but he always draws the toughest defensive assignments, and that's really where he makes his impact night in and night out for the Pirates.
Speaking of tough, let's go to the 3rd member of our crew, Michael Shively. Michael.
This is the 2nd meeting between these opponents this season. They played each other in the Burwell Holiday Tournament. That was back on December 29th. Great game, 41-38 the final. Plainview beat Ainsley Litchfield by 3 points. One of the best wins of the year for the Pirates and one of just 3 losses for the Spartans. Talking to the coaches, what they remember from that game, Coach Trent Simpson from Plainview, he remembers, he can tell Ainsley Litchfield, a really well-coached team with a star player. They like to slow it down. His team likes to speed it up, but tempo will be a factor today. Talking to Coach Matt Drew for Ainsley Litchfield, what he remembers, his team simply wasn't clutch in that defeat back in December. They're going to need to make some game-winning plays today. That first time they matched up, they did not make a single 3-pointer in that game. Tough to think they'd get the win today if they go over from distance. They met in December, it was 3 points. We're hoping for a 1-possession game today. We'll be back with the school spotlight and starting lineups next on News Channel Nebraska.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The Yellow Jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people, you know, we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
The way we use electricity has changed a lot over the years. What hasn't changed is our commitment to make sure it's there the moment you need it. Nebraska Public Power District, always there when you need us.
I think if you're somebody who's starting a business, or you're a farmer, or you just want somewhere to trust with your finances, you should choose Midwest Bank, because we work very hard to understand your situation and be a part of every step that you're going through. We truly care what's happening in our communities. We want to be out there, be a part of what's going on, and you'll feel the heart that we have for our communities. You'll feel the belief we have in our customers, and you'll really understand that that's the Midwest Bank way.
Final game of the night in the Class D1 quarterfinals. Plainview and Ainsley Litchfield. Let's take a look at our school spotlight, brought to you by Currency. Does your business need help financing big ticket items? Currency's here to help. Visit gocurrency.com for details. Ainsley Litchfield making their 3rd appearance in the state tournament. And that's 3 of the last 4 years for the Spartans as they look to get over the hump and pick up their first semifinal appearance. They'll have to get past the Plainview Pirates, though, to be able to do that. Plainview coming in 17-7. First state tournament appearance since 2006. They've been here 13 times. Their best finish Well, you got to go back a ways. The runner-up finish in 1919 in Class E.
Oh, man, Class E was so stacked that year back in 1919. I remember that well. No, it is pretty cool to see a school with such tradition and lineage to it as Plainview does.
Let's take a look at the bracket. We've got one more spot in the semifinals to figure out. That'll be the winner of this game. They'll take on Johnson Brock, the 26-0 Eagles, defeating Riverside. On the top half of the bracket, a little more chaotic. Guardian Angels Central Catholic just moved above by 500 by defeating North Platte St. Pat's.
Definitely the talk of the town throughout the day was what Guardian Angels were able to do at the top of the bracket. And then Ainsworth had a scare from Dundee County Stratton. Well-coached team by Christian Freeland nearly pulled off the upset to kind of flip that entire top half of the bracket upside down.
Well, we're looking forward to see who claims that final semifinal spot. We'll take a break. We'll be back with more. You're watching high school basketball on News Channel Nebraska.
Atlas Fiber Internet has definitely increased the productivity of our office. It's one of those things with internet and being a marketing company, we have to have it on and running all the time. And it's always up. We don't run into lags, we don't run into latency issues. It doesn't vary throughout the day, it doesn't vary on weekends or busy time periods. We have local service here. We need to go talk to somebody. They're just a quarter of a mile away for us to be able to chat with somebody. And that is a huge peace of mind for me as a business owner. So I would not hesitate at all to recommend Allo to anybody.
Salas weaving in, weaving out, and skying for...
Hey sports fans, looking for a convenient pit stop before or after the game? Look no further than Good To Go convenience stores. We're here to keep you going. Fuel up your tank with a refreshing drink and grab one more snack for the road. Good To Go, your winning play for game day.
And hey, I can dunk it too.
Good To Go convenience stores. Fuel up for the game locations in Lincoln, York, Geneva, Bruning, and Hebron.
That is literally the funniest thing ever.
And then I said...
It wasn't, but this guy could use a win. Even if it's not as big of a win as I get with free Kasasa Cash checking. Kasasa Cash pays me a really high rate and refunds ATM withdrawal fees nationwide. So I feel like a queen. Has a mega bank ever made you feel that way? Or is it more like this guy? Take back banking with Kasasa Cash.
Get Kasasa checking at Liberty First Credit Union.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Allo. You deserve the fiber things in life. Allo Fiber. And by Unity Eye Centers, your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pierce, and St. Paul.
Hello, this is Greg from Family Physical Therapy. We've grown a lot since we opened our doors in 1993, but our philosophy remains to provide excellent patient care above all else. Our patients are greeted with smiles, and our therapists are driven by their patients' success in achieving goals. We provide physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy to those of all ages. Family Physical Therapy has locations across Nebraska. Stop by a clinic near you today.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Junior number 2, Jackson Kenny. Final quarterfinal of the night. Plainview and Ainsley Litchfield. Let's take a look at the Plainview starters. The starting lineups brought to you by Unity Eye Centers, your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pierce, and St. Paul. We saw Plainview with their starters, Brendan Weber, Carter Lingenfelter, Jackson King, Cohen Lingenfelter, and the aforementioned Spencer Hilly. Meanwhile, Ainsley Litchfield, we mentioned Luke Bailey's name. He's averaging 18.3 points a game, is the 6'3" junior guard. He's joined by Ryan Bailey, a 6'4" senior center, Zachary Loy, also a senior, Ashton Bemerwald, and also Jacob Heapy. Andy, we are just about set to get going here in the Devaney Center. What are you looking for tonight?
Well, you look up and down that starting five, it appears Plainview has a little bit more length at their disposal, and that's, you know, you hear about the Spartans and how they really outwork you, and we talked about in the pregame just a moment ago how they make a living off of rebounding. That tells you that they are grinders and they're willing to put in the dirty work, as you refer to it as, getting position, playing fundamentally sound basketball in order to get those second shot opportunities, and you really got to like the contrast. It'll be interesting to see who can dictate pace, as Ainsley Litchfield, they really like to slow things down. Plainview, on the other hand, boy, do they like to get out and run.
It was mentioned in the pregame show, but these two teams met earlier this year. Ainsley Litchfield is the higher seeded team. They're 20-3, but they lost to Plainview by 3 in a holiday tournament earlier this year. Also lost to Amherst, which is nothing to sneeze at.
Yeah.
Plainview had kind of an up and down season of points. They're 17-7. Their girls team also made it here to state.
Right.
Ainsley Litchfield with it off the tip.
Right away, King rolls the dice, goes for the steal, is able to recover, get back, doesn't have to pay a price. Coming up empty, trying to go for that pass, initial pass to the left.
You can tell some of these Ainsley Litchfield guys play football. It is a stout team. To the top of the key it goes Heapy. He dribbles in, on the run, shot no good, rebound, controlled by the Spartans, and it'll be 2 free throws upcoming for Ryan Bailey, averaging 10.1 points per game. Nearly 30 points a game for the Baileys.
Yeah, well, there is their height right there for the Spartans. 6'4" Bailey does a nice job. What does he do? Right away gets after the offensive rebounds, gets rewarded. First trip to the foul line.
The lefty hits the first. Second one no good.
Tonight's officials, Brandon Dinslage, Curtis Carlson, and James Hempel Jr. make up our 3-man crew.
Plainview. They'll fire up the 3-pointer, no good. Off the shot from Lingenfelter. About 9,000 Lingenfelters have gone through Plainview, including some former Huskers. Nice feed underneath for Bailey, who's got 3 quick points for the Spartans.
Yeah, that initial drive, that penetration drew the defense up, left Bailey all alone underneath.
Plainview looking for an answer. Shot up and good. That was Cohen Lingenfelter.
Yeah, excellent job working the right side of the lane.
First quarter brought to you by John Henry's, our family serving yours. And the shot from Luke Bailey, can't keep him quiet for very long.
Yeah. Yeah, averages 18 per game, as we mentioned just a moment ago. That was a really nice little stop and pop in the middle lane.
In traffic, shot won't go. Rebound Hauled in by Ryan Bailey.
Yeah, that's not going to work down there with Ryan Bailey defending the rim.
Into the corner it goes. Passing up the three is Loy. Instead he drives in. Shot no good. Rebound hauled in by Hilly. Nice feed underneath. And it'll be Carter Lingenfelter who's the beneficiary.
Yeah, a couple really nice passes coming off the break. Plainview scored in transition.
1 point, Ainsley Litchfield lead. Into the paint, Bailey, no good. And rebound kept alive by the Spartans.
Already seen it a couple times, haven't we? Those second shot opportunities.
Ryan Bailey gets the pass from Luke Bailey. And 5 points for the elder Bailey. And the lead is 3 for the Spartans.
Yeah, Ryan Bailey's having a huge impact. Oh, another nifty play.
Spencer Hilly, we mentioned him at the top of the show.
That was a difficult one, too. Looking to go with the bank shot. But when Riley Bailey gets the ball that close to the hoop down the block, that's a little too easy for him. Feels like the Pirates are just going to have to deny the ball to find the post.
Luke Bailey now left side for Heapy. Top of the key it goes Bemerwald. Now a shot left short by Loy. Spartans nearly control the rebound, but it's going to go back to the Pirates. Andy, we mentioned the Lingenfelter brothers.
Yes.
Their dad, Kevin Lingenfelter, Hall of Famer at Plainview High School. He played a little college basketball at Wayne State under a coach you might know, Greg McDermott, current Creighton coach. That's where he started his head coaching career, was with the Wildcats.
Show my age a little bit. Used to go to all of his basketball camps back in high school to Wayne State under old Coach Mack. That was a lot of fun.
Same. I didn't expect to be teaching there several decades later. By several, I mean 2. I guess we're not that old.
Right.
Foul against the Pirates. Did we compete against each other at a summer basketball camp and not know it, Andy Klassen?
If we did, I bet you got the better of us. We were always, it seemed to be one of those slower teams.
I don't know about that. Auburn wasn't what Auburn is now at that point, as we've got a foul against the Spartans.
That's the call Plainview was looking for. Things getting awfully physical underneath. Over the back. But that's what you have to do. You got to get position when you're giving up a little bit of size, a little bit of length like that.
Plainview with a chance to get their first lead of the game. Into the corner it goes. Now back out. Hilly into the paint. Back out. Cohen Lingenfelter. Now the three-pointer. Too strong from Harrison Thor. By the way, the leader in the clubhouse for the best name in the state tournament.
We've had some good ones.
One-point edge for Ainsley Litchfield. Spinning into the paint and connecting is Loy, his first 2 points of the game.
Yeah, you can see why Ainsley Litchfield is so comfortable in that half-court offense. They got multiple weapons, comfortable to score off the dribble.
Pirates go underneath for Thor. Tries one more pass, but it's picked off. And now comes Luke Bailey.
Gonna back it out, go ahead and set up that offense.
As you mentioned, Andy, it's a patient team.
Yeah.
By the way, if you're looking at Ainsley Litchfield and wondering what their colors are, officially black, Vegas gold, and white. Has Bailey into the paint, draws the foul, a chance for a three-point play.
It doesn't just kind of feel like they lull you to sleep just a little bit, and then as soon as Bailey sees that little bit of crease down the right side, man, does he jump it. Picks up the hoop and the harm at the line now, looking to extend this lead.
Both Baileys are lefties as he hits the free throw. Now, just like that, 5 points for each Bailey. To the top it goes Cohen Lingenfelter.
Yep.
He buries it.
Yep. Excellent initial drive, getting baseline with Stroth and then finding a shooter wide open.
5 points for Cohen Lingenfelter and a little bit of a shuffle and travel committed by Owen Cunningham. And a chance potentially for Plainview to tie this.
And that might have been the first time that it felt like the Spartans were maybe a little rushed on offense, looking for a quick answer. You know, when teams start making three-point shots on you, that tends to tense things up.
Just a bit, yeah. Under the final minute of the first quarter, Cohen Lingenfelter on the run, shot too strong, gets his own rebound, but tosses it right back to Luke Bailey. Bailey steps on the line before he's able to throw it off of Jackson King. And yeah, Plainview creating a little bit of chaos.
Yeah, they are. They're kind of, it appears they're getting the Spartans of Ainsley Litchfield to kind of play their game, play a little more up-tempo. They're having a lot of success just in that, operating through that half-court offense.
We just saw Ainsley Litchfield head coach Matt Drew. Plainview, Cohen Lingenfelter has it poked away temporarily. Now swings it cross court for King, drives baseline, a lot of contact, no foul either way. Rebound cleared away by Heapy. Into the paint, running shot by Luke Bailey, no good. That'll end the first quarter. 12-9, Ainsley Litchfield on top of Plainview. We'll take a break, be back with the second quarter after this on News Channel Nebraska.
Zollner Ford in Beatrice has options to make the process of buying or maintaining vehicles easy and enjoyable. If you have your sights on a new vehicle, a member of our sales team would love to show it to you in the warmth of our showroom or bring it right to your driveway. For maintenance, we offer a few options to make service appointments convenient, like free pickup and delivery within 25 miles of Beatrice, including all of Lincoln. We can also come to you with our mobile service unit to help quickly get going again. Zollner Ford in Beatrice. Sales and service with a smile.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Aloe. You deserve the fiber things in life. Aloe Fiber. And by Unity Eye Centers, your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pierce, and St. Paul.
It's extra special when your family can be with you at the state tournament. That's the case for Plainview head coach Trent Simpson. That's his wife, Abby, with their son, Maverick. It's extra impressive they made the trip because Abby is 9 months pregnant. Her due date, March 7th. That's right. Today is her due date. It's something the couple joked about a few months ago when they found out about the due date. Hey, wouldn't that be funny if it happened during the state tournament? They hadn't made it since 06, Plainview, so, you know, what are the odds, right? Well, here they are, and now Trent is hoping the baby holds off a few more days, but if that's not the case, they're going to be heading to the nearest hospital as soon as warranted. The couple not sure yet on the gender, but we are sure this adds some spice to the birth story. Guys?
My goodness, nothing like adding extra stress to the state tournament, huh? As Bailey misses the shot, and Ryan Bailey trying to be there for the putback. It goes out of bounds off the Pirates. Is that anything Did you need any more stress at the birth of your children?
Exactly. I mean, putting it all out there, and it's like the littlest symptom of them all. Got the memo. Just has to hold on here. We have a state tournament to address.
It kind of looked like Abby's wearing a little bit of stress there. That would be a lot. Yeah. I don't think I could handle it. Into the paint. Go the Spartans with Lloyd. Now back out to the top for Bailey.
Being the significant other of any coach at just about any level is a stressful endeavor. Oh. Just put that on top of it, right?
Three-pointer on the way. Too strong from Heapy, but the putback by Bailey, that's partially blocked. Rebound hauled in by the Pirates. Brendan Weber creating chaos. Now Cohen Lingenfelter, that died on the rim. Rebound pulled down by Luke Bailey.
I think I kind of like this right now, how the Spartans are trying to push the tempo just a little bit. Not force anything, but, well, say that.
Except for maybe that shot.
Yeah, he forces up a shot.
And we've got a huge collision as it was Cohen Lingenfelter picking up the foul. He gives up some size to Ashton Bemerwold, but he knocked Bemerwold down to the floor.
And Bemerwold is giving his head coach a run for best beard on the team. You don't see that too often. One of the starting five on your high school team challenging the coach.
Now Bailey. Oh, that is nifty. He's got 7.
And 1. And I want to tell you something, Patrick. I watched him after that last time. We kind of had a chuckle how he mentioned he might have forced that last one up. He's great off the dribble, getting to the rack. He didn't complain after the no call, but he went over to the official, asked a couple questions, calm, collected. Guess what? The next trip to the rim, he does pick up that foul.
Free throw, too strong. Rebound. And we've got a collision for this one, and it is going to go to Plainview.
I think the officials got that one right, but yeah, we have multiple bodies laying it all out. And whoa, everybody's got some facial hair here, I guess. That looks a little manufactured, though.
Yeah, I'm not sure that's natural, Andy.
Was that are those pirate mustaches? Is that what that is?
Put back, no good. Rebound to Ainsley Litchfield. I don't grow great facial hair. I would have to manufacture it.
How did that last putback not find its way through the cylinder for Hilly?
It's a good question. Spartans. Oh, the little bit of a Euro step through by Heapy, but he couldn't get the bucket. Now the Pirates throw it away on the other end.
Yeah, right idea. I think it's a good thing for the Plainview Pirates to get out and run. Good vision up court.
Pirates, number 5, Wyatt Schroeder, and 34, Harrison Thor.
A little bit of a look of frustration from Trent Simpson at the end of that last attempted possession.
Yeah, just because you have the opportunity to run the court and attack the rim doesn't mean you need to force anything once again. Then end up with a turnover or an empty possession. Back it out. Run your half court.
Inside it goes for Bailey. Now back out and driving in is Loy. He's got 4, and the lead is 7 for Ainsley Litchfield.
Been so impressed with Loy, how he's able to just put the ball on the deck and get to the rack. And he's got that little pull-up, that little mid-range jumper working so far.
Nice feed inside. Shot no good, but the putback by Jackson King is.
King well aware, getting on the other side, cleaning everything up, getting paid off with the putback.
5-point Spartan edge. Loy spinning in, kicks it out, Bemerwold. Luke Bailey to go to work again. Top of the key it goes. Loy. And again, Ainsley Litchfield will reset. No shot clock this year. There will be next year. No shot as a block called on Plainview, much to the dismay of the Plainview fans across the way from us.
Yeah, they're looking at the extension of the arm here from Bailey. Think that was a little bit of a shove. Not too much of an extension with that elbow, although he did drop that shoulder to kind of initiate that contact.
At 25, Corbin.
We take a look at the Ainsley Litchfield fans. Some clever signs in the student section.
Hey, and I'm an outdoorsman. I love that camo blaze orange theme.
You're an outdoorsman? I never knew, Andy. That's the understatement of the night so far. We got to go out sometime.
Yes.
Foul with the body on the perimeter by Plainview. As that one's going to go against Brendan Weber. Don't forget to stick around for our halftime highlights here on News Channel Nebraska. Those will be brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Sartor Heyman will help make your jewelry dreams come true. We're over halfway through the second quarter as Bailey gets the feed, turn, and shot. He's now got 9 points, halfway to his average, and Plainview wants a timeout. We'll keep it here during the break. And we talked about Luke Bailey a lot, Andy Klassen, but man, he is the real deal.
Yeah, that's a really good timeout right now from Plainview head coach Trent Simpson. Trying to go to that man-to-man defense, throw something different at the Spartans, give him a different look. But Luke Bailey, the work he does away from the basketball is what really led to that last bucket. Working the right side of the lane, making himself available, and man, can he finish once he get a head of steam, full head of steam, running towards that basket.
(18-11) is the Ainsley Litchfield lead over the Pirates. Andy, how does Plainview work their way back into this game?
Oh, they got a good number of shooters that can knock it down from the outside, and also the way that they can score in the open court, that bodes very well for them.
Winner of this game gets Johnson Brock in the semis tomorrow. Plainview looking for an answer. We've got a body bump on the perimeter as hitting the deck is Heapy. That'll be his first foul. That's the first of the quarter against the Spartans.
You know, you made mention to the continuation type of play, scoring play in the NBA. I still chuckle when like a LeBron James does a flop, you know, a big fella like that. Same boat, it's kind of the same thing here in high school. You see that three ball we were talking about for Plainview starting to fall.
Weber, who's no slender man himself. He's a strong guy. He fired up that three and hit from deep.
Showing you his range.
And I beg your pardon, I said it was Weber, but it was Jackson King who's got 5, and bodies continue to hit the floor. Now King, who just hit the 3, fires up another, but that one's too strong. However, Cohen Lingenfelter hauls it in. Three-pointer on the way, just off from Carter Lingenfelter, and clearing the rebound is Ryan Bailey.
Boy, that wasn't off by much. I would have put the game within 1.
Now King, who hit that three-pointer a little bit ago, he defends Bailey. Luke Bailey wants a screen. He's got 2 potential. Thought about the three-pointer, did Heapy. Now the drive in, the shot, no good. Rebound hauled in by the Pirates. Cohen Lingenfelter gets it out for King.
Plainview doing such a good job as a team, crashing the boards.
Inside it goes Thor, back out for Cohen Lingenfelter. Dribbles in with the left hand, into the corner it goes. But before a shot could be fired, there's a foul on the floor. This one's gonna go against Heapy, that's his second.
We've been saying it all game long, bodies flying all over the court. A lot of time coming after a little bit of a contact type of play. That time Plainview getting the whistle.
Driving in, shot on the run, off the glass, good from Jackson King. He's got 7.
Boy, that was pretty, going high off the glass.
He's got good body control, does King. Under a minute to play, first half. It's a 2-point Ainsley Litchfield edge. Spartans taking their time, as is often the case. Ryan Bailey resets it back up top for Loy.
We've seen it twice where Luke Bailey starts at the top of the key and has that double screen option. One time he went right, one time he went left. Both times he didn't use the screen.
And now a travel against the Spartans and a chance for the Pirates to play for the final shot and either tie or take the lead going into halftime.
A little bit of a blunder there as they're trying to be, methodical with the ball, set up their offense, play within the offense.
Pirates go cross court, 3-pointer by Lingenfelter, hits the iron, rebound to Luke Bailey. It's poked away from him by Cohen Lingenfelter. Half court shot. We've seen a couple close in this tournament. As it stands, though, it's going to be an Ainsley Litchfield 2-point lead at the break. We'll take a break ourselves. Back after this, you're watching high school basketball on News Channel Nebraska.
Hello, this is Greg from Family Physical Therapy. We've grown a lot since we opened our doors in 1993, but our philosophy remains to provide excellent patient care above all else. Our patients are greeted with smiles, and our therapists are driven by their patients' success and achieving goals. We provide physical therapy, occupational therapy, and speech therapy to those of all ages. Family Physical Therapy has locations across Nebraska. Stop by a clinic near you today.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Zolder Ford in Beatrice has options to make the process of buying or maintaining vehicles easy and enjoyable. If you have your sights on a new vehicle, a member of our sales team would love to show it to you in the warmth of our showroom or bring it right to your driveway. For maintenance, we offer a few options to make service appointments convenient, like free pickup and delivery within 25 miles of Beatrice, including all of Lincoln. We can also come to you with our mobile service unit to help quickly get going again. Zolder Ford in Beatrice. Sales and service with a smile.
Your life can change with one heartbeat, and that was mine. Pregnant at 16, scared, and wondering how my mother would react was terrifying. This is Selma. I made the right decision. I can't imagine if I would have ended this beautiful life. Your baby is a person that deserves their life and your love. Adelina has filled my life with tremendous joy. There are difficult times, it's a life changer, but I wouldn't have had it any other way. My faith is my strength. You are not alone. Call your local pastor to talk.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Ainsley Litchfield is in front of Plainview by a couple points here at halftime. We all know Nebraska is an ag-based state, and when work needs to be done on the farm or ranch, it takes precedence over everything. even the basketball team in Ainsley Litchfield has had to deal with that this season. Cows, a big part of their year, they've had to move practice to allow some of the players to participate in branding or to work cows. It became a problem. Coach Matt Drew said you cannot skip practice to move cows, but he can't blame his students for this cow-related mishap at the Sumner-Eddyville-Miller game. The bus for Ainsley Litchfield ran into a classic Nebraska traffic jam. That's right, cows getting moved across the highway. The bus couldn't get through, and they were late to the SEM game. That ended up being one of just 3 losses on the year for Ainsley Litchfield. So Coach Drew says cows are a bad omen for his Spartans team. I have some good news, though. I looked around, I didn't see any Herefords, didn't see any Angus. There's not a Longhorn in sight at the state tournament, and that bodes well for Ainsley Litchfield. We have your halftime highlights up next on NCN.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
This is Amy from Magnolia's Home Decor and Design in downtown Norfolk.
And I'm Kate. Let's welcome in spring.
If you're ready for vibrant colors, silk florals that are remarkably real, and a new look for inspiring your space, come visit us at Magnolia's.
From spring to everyday designs for your home, we've been busy creating looks that will make your home warm and inviting for your friends and family.
Watch us live on Facebook 6 days a week. Stop in and see us in downtown Norfolk or visit us online at shopmagnoliasonline.com.
A new year, a fresh start, a resolution to grow more, gain more, give more. The process is the same: plant, grow, harvest. But the way you do it is always evolving. And so are we, Aurora Cooperative. Grow, gain, give. Aurora and you.
Halftime here in the Bob Devaney Center. Ainsley Litchfield on top of Plainview, 18-16. Let's figure out how we got there with our halftime highlights, brought to you by Sartor Heyman Jewelers. Stunning engagement collections, exceptional diamonds, and dazzling gemstones can be found at their Lincoln and Grand Island locations. Bailey got things going early for Ainsley Litchfield. And then Hilly answers for the Pirates. Bailey once again, this one Luke Bailey on the run, draws the foul. Then Plainview answers with a three-pointer from Cohen Linghamfelter. Dials in from deep. Then Bailey back to work, the scoop and score. King with the putback effort for the Pirates, keeping Plainview within striking distance. But Bailey, the man of the hour so far, he gets that left-handed shot to go. Yeah. He's currently got 9 points, and it's a 2-point edge for Ainsley Litchfield. Alongside Andy Klassen, I'm Pat Jansen. Andy, what does Ainsley Litchfield need to do to kind of see this one out, and what's Plainview got to do to work their way back in?
Well, the Spartans are halfway home, right? They have a nice little 2-point lead here at the break. Luke Bailey, 9 points at the break. He averages 18, so he's just right on cue. Earlier in the game, we saw Ryan Bailey, the 6'4" senior, have a big impact, rebound the basketball, scoring the basketball. Then he kind of went quiet there. Credit the Plainview Pirates for kind of shifting defenses, playing man-to-man, kind of getting multiple bodies on the tall, lanky fella. And for the Pirates, I really like what they did throughout that second quarter. You saw them start to up the tempo a little bit, get into that open court. You saw a nifty little putback work there from Weber, where he didn't even come down with the ball, went right back up off an offensive rebound. Impressive play, and that was actually Jason King able, and you talked about his body control, that came into play on that offensive rebound and putback.
We mentioned Luke Bailey leading the way. He's got 9. In fact, if you have the last name Bailey, you have 14 of Ainsley Litchfield's 18 points. Luke Bailey has 9, Ryan Bailey has 5, Zachary Loy has the other 4. Meanwhile, you mentioned that putback from Jackson King. He's leading the way right now for the Pirates. He's got 7. Cohen Lingenfelter has 5. Carter Lingenfelter has 2. And Spencer Hilly, the leading scorer for the Pirates, he just has 2.
Yeah. And Lingenfelter and Healy have had a couple of shots where you're like, how did that not fall? In and out. You got to think, especially if you're a Pirate on the team here, keep pulling the trigger, keep shooting the ball. Those shots are going to start falling. And they're only down 2, Patrick.
That is the score at halftime, 18-16. Ainsley Litchfield on top of Plainview. We'll take another break. Be back with the second half after this on News Channel Nebraska.
To sum up the past 20 years in one word, exceptional. It's one of our core values. But our people have been truly exceptional. Our customer support has been exceptional. In 20 years, where will Allo be? When we started, we were just a business fiber company. Then the demand came from residential. Now the products of both business and residential just continue to expand. We've got to start with customers' needs and always work backwards. The customers will tell us, and our teammates will take us there.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit GoCurrency.com and apply today.
Hi, this is Misty. Here at Family Physical Therapy, we strive to go beyond your symptoms, ensuring you have access to quality, individualized care. We offer physical, occupational, and speech therapy. Family Physical Therapy has an excellent staff that cares about our patients' success. Whether you're suffering from a sports injury, a stroke, or working to improve balance and coordination, Family Physical Therapy is here to help. When you're here, you're family. Visit us at one of our many Nebraska locations today.
Talked to Plainview head coach Trent Simpson. He says his group needs to settle down a bit in this game. He thinks they've been complacent on offense. On defense, they've given up some stuff that was in the scouting report. Specifically, they haven't done a great job checking out and have been giving up second chance points. He says what will win them the game is their defense. On the Ainsley Litchfield side for Coach Matt Drew, he needs other players besides Luke Bailey to step up. As far as Luke is concerned, he wants Luke to be more creative in the middle of that zone defensively to get some chances. Offensively, they're going to run some more motion this half of basketball, and he's beckoning his team to rebound better in the third and fourth quarters. Guys.
Thank you very much, Michael. As you know, defense was mentioned, and Hilly gets the early steal for the Pirates, spinning into the paint, and a foul and a chance to tie the game at the free throw line.
Yeah, quick little spin move back around to his left on his way to the rim here. That second wave of defense got there, but you see that bar arm come down? That's an easy call for the whistle.
So Hilly at the line for 2. First one will not go down. He's got 2 points tonight, averaging 13 on the season.
Look at Coach Simpson there. Yeah, you know, and it's really frustrating when you drop a game plan and you say, hey, I know they're going to attack us this way. Look out for this. And then they still are able to do that. Well, the Spartans are a pretty darn good team, and they're really good at what they do.
Plainview forces a turnover. That last trip to the free throw line by Hilly was the first set of free throws for Plainview in this game.
That's an impressive stat. That might be something they're looking to kind of expand upon in the second half. Get to the foul line.
Three-pointer good from Carter Lingenfelter. And for the first time tonight, Plainview has the lead.
And just as the coach mentioned to Michael Shively during the halftime break, defense will lead us to victory. 2 turnovers and a quick bucket from beyond the arc.
Ainsley Litchfield looking to respond. Spinning in the paint. Shot goes for Zachary Loy, who's now got 6 points tonight.
You know, whether it's Loy or Heapy, these big guys, they got some nimble feet, don't they?
They sure do. Another three-pointer buried by Carter Lingenfelter, and the junior has suddenly caught fire.
And this crowd has caught fire behind us, the Plainview faithful. Bailey was trying to close out on that three, nearly got there, just didn't get there in time.
Foul by Hilly. 23-20. Plainview on top of Ainsley Litchfield. We're getting treated here in this final game so far tonight, Andy.
Yes, we are. And that was a big whistle right there. Hilly picks up his 3rd foul. He takes to the bench. Player we highlighted in the pregame. One of the leading scorers, rebounders, assist guys.
Loy throws underneath, or rather catches underneath from Heapy. Loy now has 8.
Heapy did a great job holding that ball and passing it at the exact right time as Loy arrived.
Shot blocked. And now Ainsley Litchfield with a chance to regain the lead. Underneath it goes Loy. Backing in, shot good. And you know what? Matt Drew said he wanted guys to score besides Luke Bailey. Zachary Loy took that personally.
Well, good on Ainsley Litchfield for looking up these mismatches. You know, they do have some size working in their favor, and right now they're taking full advantage through Loy. And then Heapy, Mr. Assist, helping his guy out.
Three-pointer, no good this time from Lingenfelter. And don't look now, the leading scorer in the game at this moment is Loy.
Hey, he's got a nice soft touch. He got things going earlier in that first opening quarter. Here we see him come to life again in the 3rd.
Heapy dribbling in, running shot, no good. Gets his own rebound, that won't go. Rebound pulled in by the Pirates as it was Carter Lingenfelter. And driving in for the basket is King. He's now got 9, and the lead back to the Pirates. Back and forth we go.
And I told you, the Pirates, they like to run.
Spartans kind of looked like they maybe wanted to for a second. In the paint for Lloyd. Triple team, gets the shot up, and he hits.
That's what can happen when you're strong with the basketball down there on the block. Lloyd not getting wavered, just continued his drive to the rim, and once again had that little touch, Patrick.
We'll keep it here during the break. Zachary Loy just going to work as he has had all of the points in this half for the Spartans.
And that was a really good look at it again on the 5-point spank instant replay. You saw how he wanted to go right. He initially wanted to try to get baseline. The double team got there, beat it to the spot. Didn't lose his cool. Came back, some nifty footwork to his left, elevated up, and that touch, that's a thing of beauty.
You know, a couple guys who maybe didn't have a lot of points in that first half, as Loy has had 8 of his 12 in this second half. Carter Lingenfelters, who got things going for Plainview in the second half, as he hit 2 quick three-pointers. He only had 2 points in the first half.
Appears both.
Another three-pointer on the way. That one misses. from Schroth.
Does appear both coaching staffs like, why are we getting away from these scores? Get them the ball early here. Get them involved.
Ainsley Litchfield looking to extend the 1-point edge. In the paint for Ryan Bailey. His shot's blocked, but he's fouled and going to the line for 2 more free throws.
Yes, he got a lot of ball there. We'll get a good look at it here.
Thor might have been just a little bit of body.
Yep.
Free throw from Bailey, hits every part of the rim, then goes down. He's now 2 for 3 from the line tonight. He's got 6 points.
Hey, you can use all the iron up there. That's okay.
Oh, I usually did. Actually, I usually just hit one part of the iron and it clanked off. 3-point lead for Ainsley Litchfield after Bailey hits them both. Pirates looking to answer. And a near steal by Luke Bailey, and kind of a box out there by Jackson King to prevent him from getting to the ball.
Yeah, just using his body to kind of get in the way here. Obviously, folks from Ainsley or Litchfield were looking for a little bit of a shove or some type of a pushing foul call.
Pirates down by 3. They landed the first haymaker in this half, but Ainsley Litchfield has responded and technically extended their lead. Spinning. And a long cross-court pass nearly stolen away, but King collects and drives in for 2.
His instincts are off the charts. Looked like a turnover. He stuck with the play. Sneaky little steal. Then a nice lay for the finish.
11 points for King. Now Luke Bailey dumps it off.
He's a strong guy too, King. Saw that strength come into play on that last lay-in.
Driving in, shot no good from Heapy. Rebound cleared away by Carter Lingenfelter. King into the paint, Thor, elbow jumper, good!
Thor with the quick trigger from the elbow. Gives the Pirates back the lead.
29-28, Plainview on top. Let's take a break. Back with more. You're watching high school basketball on News Channel Nebraska.
I love our Nebraska public schools. As a mom of high school students, I see the value public schools bring to our communities every day. It's where families come together to cheer for our teams, engage with our teachers, and build long-lasting, trusted relationships in our communities. It's where our kids get the skills and opportunities they need to succeed. I don't know if it's that way in other states, but here in Nebraska, public schools are the heart of our communities.
Hey there, sports fans. Looking for a winning play to make your game day complete? Look no further than Speedy Mart, your family-owned neighborhood convenience store. Score big with the wide range of snacks, drinks, and fuel for the road that will keep the whole crew cheering. And here's the kicker. Our friendly atmosphere and convenient location make every visit a slam dunk. So rally the family and head to Speedy Mart for the ultimate game day experience.
Ainsley Litchfield clinging to their hopes, trailing by 1. Andy, we've been treated to a good one here.
Yes.
You know, they'll slow it down, but that hasn't meant the basketball has been entertaining. As Plainview gets the steal, and there's a foul on Luke Bailey.
You know, just because the Spartans may take the foot off the gas a little bit, that doesn't mean that they're not in attack mode. They're constantly have their eyes on the prize, and that's the basket hoop. And I think that throws folks off when you hear, oh, it's a half-court team. They're not looking to get out and run and gun. Well, they're always looking to score. Don't get that, you know, kind of misconstrued.
You know, Plainview kind of looked frustrated with that foul because they wanted to get out and run. Oh, Lingenfelter on the run, connects. He's got 7.
Yeah, understanding the ball got a little stuck there in the corner, so made a beautiful cut. And then the pull-up, you know, not continuing that drive into the trees.
3-point Plainview lead. Luke Bailey out for a 3-pointer on the left side for Heapy. It's no good, but it's going to stick with the Spartans.
Wald making a play, not getting the rebound, but his efforts what led to this loose ball going out of bounds in favor of the Spartans.
Bailey thought about that 3-pointer working against King. Now it goes Loy.
Seeing right here is where he can't rest defensively.
And Bailey does get to the basket, but the shot won't go. Rebound cleared by Cohen Lingenfelter. Carter Lingenfelter into the paint for Weber. Clearing space, he gets his first 2 of the night.
The senior Weber, one of 2 seniors on the team. He's had some impact plays throughout.
Loy, top of the key. Now to the elbow, jumper won't go. And a scramble for the rebound. We're going to get
that's a foul.
A jump ball. I thought that, you know, I thought that as well, that it was going to be a foul on Heapy, but instead it's the jump ball.
Well, we saw that yesterday where a player put his arms around the other player. That's usually, you know, a reach in or something to that nature. Possession does stay with the Pirates.
But it does potentially take one away from Plainview as well.
And it saves Heapy a foul.
Heapy does go to the bench. As now a drive on the baseline, shot no good, cleared by Loy.
I think Ryan Bailey got a piece of that one, partial block.
Loy has had a big third quarter, tries to fire up the 3-pointer to close it out. It's left short, and Plainview gonna take a 5-point edge into the fourth quarter. We're back with the fourth after this as we look at the impact block. You're watching News Channel Nebraska.
Life is a wild ride. It's important to have a trusted partner along the way. Liberty First Credit Union exists to provide its members with affordable financial services. Whether it is a large purchase, a new car or home remodel, overcoming obstacles, or chasing your dreams, financing life is what we do best. Give us a call or visit libertyfirstcu.com.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. By Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
Pierce County being repped by Plainview tonight. Pirates trying to pull off the upset. They're up by 5 over the good folks of Ainsley, Litchfield, who represent Sherman and Custer counties. Alongside Andy Klassen, I'm Pat Jansen. We're set up for a big fourth quarter, Andy.
That was an impressive quarter there for Plainview because you saw Ainsley Litchfield get off to a pretty hot start. They're able to kind of weather that storm and come back with a run of their own to close things out and take a 5-point lead.
Heapy couldn't hit the initial bucket, but he gets his own rebound, puts back for his first 2. And it's back to a one-possession ball game. Inside it goes Hilly, who connects. He's just got 4 points tonight, 5, but those are 5 big ones, especially those 2 right there.
2-1-2 zone put on by Ainsley Litchfield out of that quarter break. Hilly finding the soft spot.
And Heapy has caught fire in the fourth quarter.
He was calling for that shot multiple times in the third, didn't get it. That time just kind of taking advantage of the opportunity that came his way.
Pirates looking to respond as we get a haymaker after a haymaker. Lingenfelter hits another second half three. 9 of his 11 points in this second half.
And it can't be undersold how that pass found the shooter in his shooting position. Didn't have to move his feet. He was set, waiting, and ready to pull the trigger on that three.
And Bailey has been held scoreless in this half as the Pirates get their own rebound. Cohen Lingenfelter can't connect. Loy gets the rebound for the Spartans. And Bailey can't get that to go. Now, Matt Drew said he needed someone besides Luke Bailey to heat up in the second half. I don't think he wanted Bailey to go cold, though. As Weber can't connect, it goes out of bounds and back to the Spartans.
Yeah, when you're a coaching staff saying, hey, we need some other guys getting involved offensively, that doesn't mean you're leading scorer or two that, just take the rest of the night off. Not the case. I think you really got to point to the defensive adjustments made by Plainview during halftime.
Just saw that replay. I kind of understand why Plainview fans may have been upset with that out-of-bounds call that gave it back to Ainsley Litchfield.
I also thought Weber had an opportunity to maybe try and snag that ball. Whenever there's a loose ball, Patrick, you got to snatch it.
Bailey misses, but he gets another crack at it. That won't go. Rebound. Hilly keeps it alive. He's fouled. And I think Plainview fans wish the rule were like soccer, where if there's a foul, you can play the advantage, because they were ready to run.
Yes, they were, and they were looking for maybe a foul, a play or two before that. Not here, not when we clear it.
Plainview into the paint, throwing for Hilly. Nice idea, nice cut, but the execution not quite there.
Yeah, Weber, put a little extra mustard on it. Hilly kind of did a hesitation step there.
5-point Plainview edge. Spartans looking to respond. Loy bringing it up the floor. Big man's got handles. Out to Luke Bailey. The junior drives in, gets it to go, gets off the schneid in the second half. And a timeout called by Ainsley Litchfield. Let's take one with them. 3-point ball game. We're back with more on News Channel Nebraska.
In every community, there are unsung heroes. They're the ones who make a real difference every single day. News Channel Nebraska and Medica want to thank our community heroes, and now it's your chance to shine a spotlight on them. Nominate your local hero and let their story inspire us all. Winners get to donate $1,000 to a nonprofit of their choice, with over $5,000 donated to date. Together, we can celebrate those who make our communities brighter.
At Zollner Ford, come and see our great selection of new Ford vehicles. Whether you're looking to buy new or you need a car serviced, it's our pleasure to assist you. Our online website makes shopping even easier. Browse our massive inventory of vehicles or schedule your next maintenance appointment. We even offer drop-off and pickup services. Stop by today or visit us online at zollnerofbeatrice.com.
Shaping up for one heck of a finish here in the Bob Devaney Center. Plainview on top of Ainsley Litchfield, 38-35. 4.5 left to play, fourth quarter. Alongside Andy Klassen, I'm Pat Jansen. We've also got Michael Shively in the building. Into the paint it goes. Hilly gets it to go.
Spartans are trying to stay in this zone defense. Hilly's doing a fantastic job finding the soft spots, and credit the guards finding number 1-5, penetrating that zone.
5 of his 7 points in this half. Heapy hands it off for Luke Bailey.
Oh, they got the switch. They got the mismatch.
Back to Heapy, who had been hot there for a second. He does miss on the 3. Out of bounds, it goes to the Pirates.
On that last occasion, that last drive by Luke Bailey where he laid it in, another fantastic athletic move. But he had the one-on-one he wanted. Beat his man off the dribble. Got that same opportunity, but gave up his dribble. Fortunate for Plainview, they had to change gears offensively.
King has his pass poked away. Ultimately coming up with it is Heapy. 5-point Plainview lead. Nice pass underneath for Ryan Bailey. Won't go. Luke Bailey can't get it to go either. Pirates run. Stolen away by Heapy. Now suddenly the Spartans look to run. Luke Bailey bumped, fouled, and going to the line for 2 free throws. Want to thank our sponsors, including our fourth quarter sponsor, Visit Lincoln. See and experience all that Lincoln has to offer. Discover more at lincoln.org. Bailey, now 2 for 3 from the free throw line tonight as he connects on the first.
You're seeing it at times. Ainsley Litchfield, they can get out and run.
Second no good. 12 points for Bailey. King does a nice job keeping his dribble. Just over 2.5 to play. Hilly spinning. Whoa. Shot rolls in.
He needed every little bit of that hang time to get enough space away from the defender, and he had just enough on it to get it up and over the iron.
We got another timeout on the floor. Let's take one with them. Back after this on News Channel Nebraska.
Does your business need quick, competitive financing for heavy machinery, trucks, or other equipment? Currency is here to help. Whether you're financing construction equipment, farm equipment, trucks, trailers, or any other big-ticket item, Currency will automatically find the best rates. Currency facilitates loans for up to $500,000 with repayment terms up to 72 months. It's fast, easy, and free to use. Visit gocurrency.com and apply today.
Ainsley Litchfield on the ropes, 2.5 to play. Fourth quarter, trailing by 6 to Plainview. And a lot of contact. It's going to be a foul against Plainview. As
that's a couple times now. And I know that's a little bit of his MO and his style, but Braden Weber, I don't know if he needed to commit that foul or play such aggression there.
They actually gave it to Carter Lingenfelter on the help there. Heapy fade away, gets it to go. He's got 7 all this half. We're going to keep it here during this timeout. Jacob Heapy has come up with some big buckets for the Spartans.
Yes, he really has. And once again, look at the nifty little footwork here. Almost kind of looked like he lost the handle just a little bit, but still kept his cool, his wherewithal. And that's a tough shot. Mid-range, fade away, baseline. I think that was one of those face pictures back when he had those. Is that a handlebar mustache there?
Well, I gotta say, Loy and Heapy have been absolute monsters in this second half for the Spartans. They needed other scorers, and they got them.
They've been offensive dynamos for the Spartans, and they are exactly what they needed in the second half. Now closing the gap within 4 with just over 2 minutes left.
Pirates with the 4-point lead. Lingenfelter finding Hilly. Shot won't go. It'll go out of bounds. No, it won't. Lingenfelter keeps it alive for the Pirates.
Yep.
Underneath it goes Hilly. He lays it in for another 2.
The extra pass, it's been working very well for the Pirates in this second half.
6-point Plainview lead. Another 3-pointer. That one, though, left short by Heapy. Plainview fans can taste it. Heapy swats it away. Bailey. It does go off of Plainview.
Bailey's just so good with the ball in his hands, has great handles. Seen him do that a couple of times. Go behind the back that time. An extra defender, though, was waiting for him.
Spartans need a bucket. Loy spinning in, and he travels. Just dragged that pivot foot. And now, just under a minute away from an upset for Plainview.
And right there where he didn't come away with anything, but Jackson King, came over with that help defense, just gave Loy a little something else to think about.
Hilly has it stolen away temporarily by Bailey, but Bailey does step out of bounds.
Bailey's done that twice now where he's trying to save possession, but he still gets the ball thrown off the other team.
In for King, he's fouled. This one's going to go against Heapy. That's his 3rd.
A couple fouls to give here. And they want to save some of their offensive weapons. You're going to get some offense type of substitutions here for the Spartans.
Nice feed underneath for Weber. He's fouled and going to the line for 2.
How about Coach Simpson and the Plainview Pirates keeping their pedal to the metal here?
Free throw for the lefty, Weber. We've got so many lefties in this game. Weber misses that one. Chance to make this a 3-possession game. Unable to do so. And Lingenfelter made that rebound attempt a little dicier.
Yes, he did. Came down to the officials. Elected who to say it was out of bounds last.
Spartans need a bucket and fast. Pump fake, drive in, shot no good from Heapy, but the offensive rebound, Loy can't connect. Rebound, Hilly, he's fouled. And a chance to ice this one at the free throw line for Hilly, the senior guard.
Still got a foul to give here.
Beg your pardon. Yeah, Ainsley Litchfield kind of got behind on fouling there a little bit. Now to Hilly. King. King is fouled. And he'll go to the line now for the free throws.
Yeah, but those quick fouls, that's good for Ainsley Litchfield, trying to conserve as much clock as possible, extend this thing out. But you got to feel like if the Pirates can push us to that, as you mentioned, 3-possession game by just knocking down one of these free throws.
Well, King is unable to do that.
Keeping that door open just a little bit.
King and Hilly each have 11 points. King does hit that free throw. 7-point lead for the Pirates. Loy, three-pointer, too strong. Rebound to Carter Lingenfelter.
Yep. That might have been the last stand there for the old Spartans. Unable to connect on that three. Down 7. You have one of your best free throw shooters in Carter Lingenfelter at the line.
Lingenfelter has been huge this half. He misses the free throw. He's got 11 points. 9 of those coming off three-pointers in this second half.
Yeah.
That one is good. And Plainview with the big potential upset and a three-pointer from Heapy. He wanted a foul call as well. And he even says something to the official walking off the floor.
Yeah.
There's a timeout. We'll keep it here during the break. Heapy heaves this one toward the basket. A big second half for him. He's now got 10.
Yeah, he was looking for that 4-point play, trying to, extend this game. That was a big shot. Heapy and Hoy, my goodness, or Loy, excuse me.
So Heapy has 10. Loy has 12. Of that total, 18 have come in the second half from those two.
Yeah, they've had a huge first half. So good with their footwork, and we've seen the spot-on shooting. You just saw none bigger than that deep three from Heapy. Hand in his face.
Pirates got to get it in. And Lingenfelter's going to take his time. Takes a hard foul from Loy. And Cohen Lingenfelter now to the line.
That says something about the confidence you have in Cohen Lingenfelter. He's only a freshman, and here we are at the biggest moment of the game. Who do you get the ball into? Your 9th grader guard, and you have faith in him to take care of it.
And he did just that. 5-point lead for Plainview. Stays that way, and Cohen kind of cringed a little bit after that shot. He knew it didn't feel good coming off the hand.
It was right on line.
5.8 seconds remaining. Free throw is good.
There it is.
And a long shot. Put back attempt, no good, but Heapy will go to the line with a chance for 2 free throws. Game still alive.
Right. Feels a little decided, though.
It sure does.
A moment ago you're talking about Carter Lingenfelter, how he kind of caught fire, went on an offensive run of his own there. It wasn't just that he was scoring points, it was when he did that, because Hilly was in foul trouble, the #1 scoring option. That's when you had Carter Lingenfelter, the junior, step up and kind of carry the load offensively for the Plainview Pirates. Impressive all-around team performance by Plainview.
Both free throws good from Heapy, but it's gonna be Plainview's night. The Pirates are moving on. They're in the tournament for the first time in almost 2 decades, but they're sticking around for another night. Plainview 47, Ainsley Litchfield 43. We're going to take a break. We'll be back with the post-game show after this on News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Aloe. You deserve the fiber things in life. Aloe Fiber. And by Unity Eye Centers, your provider of choice in Norfolk, Columbus, Grand Island, Pierce, and St. Paul.
Champions are crowned each year in Lincoln. All of us at Visit Lincoln welcome the athletes, families, and fans from across Nebraska to our community. When the final whistle blows and the game ends, make sure to discover how Lincoln can make your stay even more memorable. Stop by the Visitors Center at 7th and P in the Haymarket or visit us on the web at lincoln.org. Visit Lincoln is a proud supporter of high school athletics.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Zollner Ford and Lincoln. Meeting your sales, service, and parts needs. 5 Points Bank. Trust the better bank for your financial needs. And by Family Physical Therapy, getting you back in the game.
At first, I was really nervous and intimidated to buy a ring.
My experience at Starter Heyman was very easy. I felt like I walked out with the ring that was going to make her go wow and say yes.
I love my ring. It is so beautiful. I get compliments on it all the time. I always tell them Starter Heyman. I love it.
Yeah, we would definitely recommend Starter Heyman.
We're definitely coming back in the future.
We have a wedding band to buy. So.
We do, yes. We have wedding bands. We'll be back for that.
Starter Heyman Jewelers, downtown 12th and O, South Point Pavilions, and Grand Island.
I've had the opportunity to work with so many outstanding students and parents in my 37 years as a public school teacher. The two things I've noticed they all have in common: a love for their community and a pride in their school. I've seen that pride in my science students who become scientists, in parents who show up for every game and every parent-teacher conference, in former students who become community leaders. Nebraska public schools are indeed the heart of our communities.
Plainview head coach Trent Simpson with me. Coach, Plainview just won its third state basketball game in the last 100 years. How's that make you feel?
It's awesome. It's so exciting. I'm just really happy for our kids. They deserve this. Nobody sees the work that they've put in since June 1st last summer, and they've climbed a mountain, so I'm excited for them. They deserve this.
Tell me more about this journey. What did it take throughout this season to get to this point that you can make it to the state semis?
You know, just a lot of toughness. You know, I told them before the game, the thing that makes us special is it's not X's and O's. You know, we got 5 guys on the court at all times that don't care who scores, and 5 guys on defense that make plays for each other, and that's winning basketball.
You guys were down at half. What made the difference to get the win in the second half?
You know, I felt like we were lucky to only be down 2. We didn't play that great. You know, we only scored 16 in the first half, I think. But, I mean, we were in a good spot and we didn't play our best. I just told the boys, if you can come out these first 4 minutes and set the tone and take the lead, because when they get the lead, they're just going to melt that clock. And that's what we did, and we controlled it all the way through once we took the lead. I don't think we gave it back. So.
Spencer was pretty clutch for you, has been all season. What does he mean to this team?
Tremendous kid. I mean, he's a 4-sport athlete, and he's very successful in all of it. But what makes him special is he's an even better kid. I'm lucky to coach him. I've only got to coach him for a year, but just a tremendous all-around kid and athlete. Very proud of him.
Well, baby number 2 has to hold off a couple more days, right?
Yep, we're here for the weekend.
Congratulations, Coach.
Thank you.
We'll bring in our player of the game, Spencer Hilly, going to make his way over here after a Plainview victory. You just won a game in the state tournament, Spencer. How's that feel?
Yeah, it feels really good. First time in my career, and it feels great.
What did it take to get this one done? Your team trailed at halftime.
I mean, we played them earlier in the season. We were trailing by more, so we knew we had it in us. So we went to the locker room, told them, hey, we got to play better defense. And we locked down on defense, and turned out we all right.
Ainsley Litchfield made some buckets there in the fourth quarter, but every time they did, your team had the response, and more often than not, it was you. What's it like having the ball in your hands in the fourth quarter?
It's a lot of pressure, really. I mean, you always come in, and you gotta have that guy. And this year, I'm the senior, and it happens to be me. So,
well, now you're going to the state semifinals. What's it going to take to get another one done and head to the championship game?
Get good rest tonight. We're going back. We're gonna eat. Watch some film yet tonight on Johnson Brock, and hopefully we can come in tomorrow morning. Hopefully they're more tired than us, and we'll get it done.
Well, congratulations on a great game.
Thank you.
Plainview Pirates heading to the state semifinals, guys.
Thank you very much, Michael. It will be a quick turnaround for the Pirates. They move on to take on defending champion Johnson Brock in the Class D1 state semifinals. Just the 7th state tournament victory for Plainview, and just the 2nd this century. The last time coming when Plainview made it to the semifinals in 2006. Let's take a look at some highlights and see how we got to this point. The highlights brought to you by Currency. Does your business need financing for equipment, truck, or trailers? All you need is Currency. Visit gocurrency.com. 3rd-seeded Ainsley Litchfield and 6th-seeded Plainview. Pirates looking for their first state tournament win this century. And they went to that man, Spencer Hilly. But that's all he'd have in the first half. He got into some foul trouble. Ainsley Litchfield going to Luke Bailey. He went to work with the left hand. He had a big first half with 9 points. Kind of went quiet in the second half, though, as Cohen Lingenfelter hitting that three-pointer for the Pirates. We move to the second quarter. Luke Bailey going back to work. Scoops it in. But Plainview answers with Jackson King on the putback. Good body control, gets it to go. Then Bailey, spin cycle, left-handed shot, gets it to go once again. We move into the third quarter. Loy got things going for the Spartans. He spins and knocks it down. Then the other Lingenfelter, Carter Lingenfelter, got going in the third quarter. Loy going back to work for the Spartans. A lot of traffic, doesn't matter, he hits it. Then Thor drops the hammer for the Pirates, hitting that elbow jumper. Then we go into the fourth quarter. Heapy, he caught fire for the Spartans, trying to keep Ainsley Litchfield in it. Then Carter Lingenfelter once again, bam! Hilly once more for the Pirates. He spins, baseline, gets it to go. Helps ice things for the Pirates, and Plainview moving on. 3rd state tournament game victory in the last 100 years. Andy Klassen, what a performance from Plainview as they pull off the upset over Ainsley Litchfield.
You know, they really had to dig deep. You kind of got a taste of what they're all about from their head coach, Simpson, there in his post-game interview, and they didn't get rattled. You know, they knew they were down. They knew they didn't have their best first half of basketball. They just had to stay cool, stay within themselves, play their game. And it was the same style interview from Spencer Hilly. You know, you're one of your 2 senior leaders. He's just a very workmanlike attitude and demeanor. And boy, did it get it done on the biggest of stages here at the Devaney Sports Center.
We'll take one more quick break and be back to wrap things up tonight here at the Bob Devaney Center. You're watching high school basketball on News Channel Nebraska.
NCN Sports is brought to you by Currency. Visit gocurrency.com for details. By Central Nebraska Orthopedics, dedicated to the motion of life. And by Region 4 Behavioral Health, quality mental health and substance abuse services.
John Henry's is now offering electrical service. Our service professionals have been helping with plumbing, heating, and cooling in Lincoln and the surrounding areas for more than 25 years. Now, we're proud to offer the same level of professionalism in our new electrical service. From a whole home rewire to adding new outlets or electric car chargers, John Henry's can be your one-stop shop for all your home's needs. John Henry's Plumbing, Heating, Air, and Electrical. Our family serving yours since 1996.
Start your next journey with Woodhouse. Our commitment extends beyond just selling cars. We offer an unparalleled car buying experience that allows you to shop and buy all online. Explore an array of new brands, makes, and models, as well as our large selection of pre-owned vehicles. And it's easy to get started today with our streamlined purchasing process online, granting you the freedom to secure your next vehicle anytime, anywhere. Discover a better way to buy with Woodhouse.
So this yellow jacket, it basically symbolizes that it's showtime.
The yellow jackets are a throwback to Monday Night Football.
The 1970s, Keith Jackson, Howard Cosell.
That was the big broadcast in the country. Now we're the big broadcast in Nebraska.
When News Channel Nebraska is covering a game, we want you to know that we take it seriously. We want to dress sharp. We have pride in what we do.
And we're going to wear those yellow jackets to show people, we're a little old school, but we're also the important broadcast of the night.
(47-43), Plainview pulls off the upset over Ainsley Litchfield. They're now moving on in the Class D1 State Boys Basketball bracket. The Pirates will now take on Johnson Brock on the other end of the bracket. Meanwhile, Guardian Angels Central Catholic takes on Ainsworth. It was a funky day, shall we say, in Class D1, Andy Klassen.
It wasn't all chalk, was it, in D1? And you're just seeing the parity kind of take place. And obviously the talk of the town was Guardian Angels and what they've been able to do really throughout the second half of the season. About 500 basketball. They really turn it on when it matters the most. Squeaked into the state tournament and take down the number 1 overall seed. And then we saw more of the same on the bottom half of the bracket. Plainview taking care of business. The 6 seed stepping up and knocking down the 3 seed Ainsley Litchfield.
Don't forget, we've got more basketball tomorrow. We'll be at Pinnacle Bank Arena as we'll first have Class C1, Concordia versus Wahoo. Then Auburn versus Ashland Greenwood. That's a rematch of the last 2 C1 state championship games. Meanwhile, in Class B, there will be Aurora versus Scott, and we're still waiting on a final score in the other Class B game. Norris will take on either Scotts Bluff or Roncalli. In Class A, it'll be Bellevue West versus Omaha Central and Millard North versus West Side. Want to thank you all for watching high school basketball with us on News Channel Nebraska. Thanks to my good friend Andy Klassen being with me here on the broadcast tonight, as well as Michael Shively on the sidelines. Thanks to Tyler Lechner and our entire broadcast crew. For News Channel Nebraska, I'm Pat Jansen signing off.
Welcome to the 1890 Initiative headquarters at 11th and Q in downtown Lincoln. Brandon Axsmith with you on News Channel Nebraska as we are joined by Husker standout Merritt Beeson of the volleyball team talking all things NIL. And Merritt, first off, NIL is new, and I think a lot of people maybe think that these athletes and student athletes are just handed over a big sum of money and they're on their way. But that's not how it works. And the 1890 Initiative specifically has something called fulfillment, where athletes go out into the community and they earn this money. Can you talk more about how that works and what that looks like?
Yeah, it's almost like a job in a way. Like we do things to get paid. Obviously, that's what NIL is. You have to be doing something. You just can't sit here and hand me, here's X amount of money. I have to do something to earn it. And so for us, fulfillment can look very different. Like I described, maybe it's, we're going to go play with a few kids. You know, we're going to talk to these people. We're going to show up to this event and we're going to promote this event, whatever it may be. Maybe we're hosting a volleyball camp like we will be soon. You know, there's so many different things that we're able to do, and most of these opportunities do allow us to give back. So it isn't just they're just handing us a big lump of money. You know, we're obviously doing things to earn that and to kind of give back to the community in a way while earning that as well.
Now, you mentioned those community opportunities that you have, and some people may be not quite sure how that works. So you have the 1890 Initiative, and that's really the vehicle that connects those dots for athletes.
So 1890 kind of connects us back with the community. They're finding opportunities to plug us back into the community and allowing us to give back to the community. So maybe a business comes to 1890 and is like, hey, I want the volleyball team to come here, and they can kind of reach out to us and be the navigator between businesses and us. And then there's also a ton of opportunities for us to, hey, maybe it's just there's a group of kids that we're going to go play volleyball with, or there's a group of people at an elderly home that we're going to hop on a Zoom and we're going to talk about our volleyball experience. We're going to walk them through a day in our life. We're going to talk about what it's like to be a volleyball player at Nebraska. They just kind of help us connect back with the community. They allow us to give back and provide us with those opportunities.
Well, Merritt, thank you again so much for spending some time with us here on News Channel Nebraska as we are continuing to learn about NIL and educating our viewers across the state of this new landscape. I'm Brandon Axamit. We'll see you next time.
We now join regular programming on News Channel Nebraska.